I love this one. I'm just so glad that still not Danny Fav's 2023 thought of it. Damian Lillard will make first team All NBA. And just for some context, like I don't think either of us had him on as a starter in the All-Star game. I think he sort of had to get in as like as a wild card, maybe. I think that's how I got him in. So the fact that we're asking this question or raising this idea right now is kind of wild, considering where he was like in our estimation a month ago, or a little less than that, really.
Yeah, and I kind of skew. Is it not hot? Because when you look at the first team guard discussion, it's Luka Doncic just has one of those spots wrapped up. So there's one to dole out, and I think for the longest time that was Steph's to lose, and I think that his injury made him lose it. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. Then it becomes between Dame and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander here to me. I don't know if you would throw anyone else into that discussion. I will say Dame is having like one of the most quiet, historically awesome seasons in recent memory. So I was looking this up, 83, including this year. There's been 83 times. I'm actually surprised it's this low, but 83 times a player has averaged over 30 points per game. Damian Lillard's true shooting percentage this season among that group ranks 4th. There's the 2 Steph seasons that rank ahead of him, and then one from Adrian Dantley. That's fucking wild. So he's just been, and he's shooting a career high from 2-point range, getting the free throw line more than ever. He's just been absolutely incredible. And with Shai, who's been incredible himself, the Thunder did say they're going to monitor and manage his minutes with that ab strain. I know a lot of people took it as, that they're tanking. And I misspoke. I forgot that his extension started. He doesn't get the max extension if he makes the All-NBA team. So I apologize to anyone who was listening to the Knicks Film School podcast in which I said that. But just like, I think they've graduated from subtly tanking to like, that's not what they're doing. It's a real injury. But he played his past 2 games. He's been spectacular, and he's played a bunch of minutes. So I think this comes down to, unless you would add anyone there, would you have Dame or Shai in that second All-NBA first team guard spot, or do you think there's enough time for Steph Curry to reclaim it?
So I don't think there's enough time. I think it is Dame. I think it's like it's a rebuttable presumption at this point. Like you have to have some really compelling evidence to say it is not Dame, because he's 4th in the league in EPM. He's 3rd just behind Luka in Raptors, total, and their cumulative as well in wins above replacement. So it's just like there's the statistical case is pretty much ironclad. So if SGA goes on some crazy run, maybe, because SGA has played just like, roughly 100 more minutes. So the volume's there. And really their teams are, in lockstep in the standings too. So if one or the other were to go make some crazy surge, and that would sway some people's opinions towards Shai, maybe if that team is the Thunder that, climbs into higher spots in the play-in. But like Curry just hasn't played enough. The Warriors record when he has played has been just way worse than it has been in any other season. It used to just be the splits were off the charts crazy. And now I'm pretty sure their record is better without him than with him this year. There's no credible argument to be made that the Warriors are better without Steph Curry on the court, but just if you're looking for reasons to elevate him over someone like Lillard that's had just an objectively better year, that's not there. So you mentioned this. I think the way I'm looking at Dame's season this year, just to kind of pile on the praise, he's 32, and this is the best season he's ever had. His true shooting percentage has never been higher, never gotten to the line more. Box plus minus has never been higher. Scoring average, for anyone that still cares about that, even though we're kind of apples and oranges-ing it because scoring's up everywhere, has never been higher. This is wild, because it was not that long ago that it turns out he was injured, and that was the reason. But it was kind of like, oh man, last year before they shut him down and he had surgery on that adductor, it was like he's slipped. Now, this happens to smaller guards. It's too bad. Sometimes it goes quickly. And just not only has he not slipped, he is better than he's ever been, which is wild, because he's, before it's all done, he's probably going to make 10 All-Star games and 7 or 8 All-NBA, and he's going to be he probably is a surefire Hall of Famer if he stopped right now. And this is as good as he has ever been. So he's got to be on that first team.
So it's not hot then, is what we've
No way. No, that's the correct take.